What's going on, everyone? This is Austin Doctor, and we're going to have a discussion about In The Franxx Episode 8. Now, this episode was really good and well done, and I'm going to go through the points of what was happening. First of all, we started off with the slime spewing all over the cockpit, and they basically kind of made the girls fight almost in the nude, and the music in that beginning was just really good. And it's just, that beginning was really good. Then following up with the boys getting in trouble because they didn't say anything because they didn't want to disturb the girls fighting. So that was pretty funny, and they kind of had a big war in a sense. Then it was funny because Zero Two was kind of against it at one point with the girls, like, you're acting childish basically. And then the girls kind of asked, "Hey, do you want to be on our team?" She goes, "Sure." And let me tell you, Zero Two is the ultimate troll. I just loved how she ran out with all the clothing in the basket and Hiro chases after her, and that scene right there was just so amazing because I like that relationship between Zero Two and Hiro, and it's honestly really reassuring to see that in an anime like this where there's death bound to happen. And it was just, Zero Two was playing around, and she asked, "This really hit me really hard. Hiro, does this make me more of a human?" And I'm starting to see that Zero Two wants to become a human, more human-like, and this is kind of her struggle to be a human, and she really loves Hiro because Hiro accepts her for who she is and makes her feel more human in a sense, and that's why they're so good together. And I still can't get over how she just threw the clothing all over Hiro, and Hiro was just like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And he was having fun. And it's just, that right there, as I keep saying, was really good. I enjoyed that so much, and honestly, if you didn't watch this episode, go watch it before I get to the really big spoilers. But we're going to talk about how Zero Two literally went to the girls' room after, and basically was kind of like saying that was so dirty and fun, and it was perverted that she enjoyed it. And going back to the beginning of the episode, we saw Zero Two. This was hilarious about how Hiro goes, Zero Two said it's good to be a bit pervy, and a lot more pervy would be better for the parasites. And Zero Two goes, "Yep, it's true." And I couldn't stop laughing because I'm just like, "Oh, Zero Two, you little troll," basically. But let's talk with the heavy stuff, because this episode was a good mashup. It was really lighthearted, especially with the boys walking into the showers because of Zero Two trolling them, and Hiro chasing after Zero Two and having fun. And it's just, it started really being lighthearted, and you got the sense of, you kind of felt sad because Zero Two really, as I keep saying, wants to be a human. And it's this struggle of wanting to be a human that makes her all the better. And quite honest, we see this a lot in anime, but not to this point. Not like, for instance, Icarus from Heaven's Lost Property didn't try to become more human-like to the extent where Zero Two went, and she wanted to be more human-like just to have emotions. That was her extent. Zero Two wants to be more of a human to do normal girl stuff like date, as we can see, and Hiro is basically her main squeeze, I guess. But the heavier stuff starts towards the end of the episode. She said to the girls when leaving the room, "Sooner or later you're all going to die." And it didn't really make sense until we got further down. But let's get to the more after that. Hiro kind of defends Zero Two because the guys were just saying girls are freaking weirdos and everything. Hiro goes, "No, I want to know more about Zero Two, and makes me all the more want to protect her no matter what." And I was just like, that's beautiful. Then we have Miku running throughout the place, and she goes into the room that was sealed off that we saw in the beginning. And when she actually went in there, that room was completely disturbing, honestly, and it really felt that sense of what's going to happen. And it just felt uncomfortable, to say the least. And she discovers a photo of the former Team 13, and Zero Two tells them they were all wiped out. And when she said sooner or later all you were going to die, Zero Two knows a lot about what's going on, and that's why, going back to her saying to Hiro, "I'm going to get you out of here," it's a sense of she does not want to give Hiro up. And I'm wondering if there was another actual experiment that worked well with her but died at the end, or not. And that's my question. I want to see what happened in her past, because I'm curious now. This episode has got me curious of what does Zero Two actually know. And I feel that she's going to tell Hiro a lot more, because Hiro's kind of the guy that is open-minded, and I really enjoy that. That's why they work so well together, as I keep saying. But at the end of the episode, this actually really kind of hit me. 02, after Hiro says, I want to learn more about you, and I want you to speak your mind with me, she says, okay, just hold on and never let go. And I know people are going to say, it's a death flag. No, it's not. And if you think 02 is going to die, or Hiro, you're completely stupid. Because it's Darling in the Franxx. Why would they get rid of the Darling Hiro in the Franxx 02? Now, do I see deaths happening? After this episode, I'm pretty sure we're going to see someone die. Honestly. And it's going to be a really hard death. I really think it's going to be Goro, because he's such a good character, and they usually kill off characters like him. Especially the person that's writing is a To Love Ru writer, and it's just, I want to see more. This episode has just made me want to see more. And it was just in this episode, to describe it, it was puberty. And I love how Franxx was kind of working on something and they bothered him. He goes, let them do whatever they want, just don't tell the old geezers up there about what's going on. And this is why I like Dr. Franxx, because he kind of just wants them to grow up. And I feel that he's seen so much of death happening that he just wants to see these kids grow and actually become adults. And this anime is the struggle of being an adult and 02 becoming a human. I think that it's actually really good for that kind of premise, and it really gets you in the heart, though. Let's go back to the whole "Am I more human now, Hiro?" That really hit me hard, because 02 is trying her best, and now we can see that she's trying her best to be friends with people, and it seems that she kind of cut herself off from people because they died. Because, the former Squad 13 or Team 13 that was defending, the defense for the plantation got wiped out. And I think that's playing a part into her character, and it's good to see each episode is unraveling who she really is. And Hiro is there just to be there and to kind of be her shoulder to cry on, in a sense. And I really think people that were calling 02 cold were completely... that was a stupid thing, because you can't judge a character saying they're cold without hearing their background. And it really seems that 02 went through a lot of trauma. And that's why she's kind of just cold to other people. And it was, as I said, it was good to see her warming up to everyone else. And I really can't wait to see what 02 is going to do with Hiro. And my predictions and my hypothesis, we're going to see Goro die, honestly. I really think that's going to happen, or Ichigo. 02 is going to end up escaping with Hiro because she is worried that Franxx is going to get Hiro killed. And I have a feeling Dr. Franxx is the hidden antagonist that kind of wants to see how far this whole entire experimental team, which he said in the beginning, is going to go. And it's just like 02 is the overseer and has seen everything and has been trusted not to say anything, in a sense, and she's watching her favorite person kind of go through with it, and that's why she's kind of like hinting little by little, because she can't say the full thing, that don't let go of me, I'm going to get you out of here. And then I can't wait to see her honestly escape with Hiro out of there, because that's what I see happening. I see her and Hiro just escaping the plantation because no one from that plantation can be trusted. And I think it's going to be that struggle of the kids actually rebelling against them, and someone's going to have to die to have that rebellion going. And that's how I see everything playing out so far from this episode. And honestly, this episode was really good. The music was really good. And I can't wait to see more. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see more, as I keep saying. Tell me what you think and what you think is going to be like happening in the next couple episodes, and how many seasons do you think this is going to have. I honestly think we might have 3 seasons with how this is going, because this was not a filler, but kind of a filler in a sense. It had information that we needed, and I really like that, instead of having the fillers that have nothing to do with anything that we had in To Love Ru. But anyways, guys, I'll see you until the next time. This is Austin Doctor signing out. Peace.